Welcome back to DreamPulse, where real stories spark real transformation. Today's story will change the way you think about focus, discipline, and the power of your own mind. This is the story of a young boy named Kabir, and how he rose from constant distraction to national greatness, all by mastering one simple truth. Take a deep breath, and let's begin. Kabir lived in a quiet village, simple, peaceful, and full of hardworking people. Kabir was bright, curious, and full of potential. But he had one big problem. He couldn't focus. His mind jumped like a restless bird. If he sat to read, he thought about games. If he tried to study, he wanted to check his phone. If he started homework, suddenly everything else became more interesting. His father watched him with concern and often said, "Son, your mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will take you in the wrong direction. Discipline your mind, and it will take you anywhere you want to go." But Kabir didn't take it seriously. Not yet. One day, Kabir's father decided it was time for help. He took Kabir to meet Guruji, an old teacher known for shaping young minds into future leaders. Guruji listened quietly. Then, without saying much, he handed Kabir a small glass of water. He said, "Walk around my garden, and don't spill a single drop." Kabir thought it was easy. He smiled confidently and began to walk. But the garden was full of distractions: birds chirping, children laughing, leaves rustling in the wind. Every time he looked around, tiny drops of water spilled. By the time he returned, half the glass was empty. Guruji looked at him gently. "Tell me, Kabir, why did you spill so much?" Kabir lowered his head. "Because I got distracted." Guruji nodded. "This glass is your goal. The water is your focus. The world around you will always make noise. If you don't discipline your mind, you will lose everything before you even notice." This time, Kabir listened. That day changed something inside him. Kabir decided to start small. He woke up at the same time every day. He kept his phone away while studying. He practiced giving full attention one task at a time. Guruji also taught him a simple breathing meditation. Sit still, close your eyes, watch your breath. When your mind wanders, bring it back. At first, it felt impossible. His mind ran in every direction, but Kabir kept trying. Days turned into weeks. His mind became calmer. His memory improved. His confidence grew. Slowly, Kabir began to feel something he never felt before: control. A year later, a national competition was announced, a test of complex problems under strict time pressure. Thousands participated. The questions were tough. Students panicked, scribbled, erased, and froze. But Kabir, he remembered the garden, the glass of water, the sound of distractions, and Guruji's words. He focused on one question, then the next, then the next. No panic, no noise, just pure, disciplined focus. When the results were announced, Kabir was the winner. The hall erupted with applause. Kabir's father's eyes filled with tears, and Guruji smiled, not because Kabir won, but because he mastered something far more important. Kabir became known as the boy who tamed his mind. People admired him not because he was the smartest, but because he proved something powerful. A disciplined mind is stronger than talent, luck, or even intelligence. Kabir went on to teach other children the same lesson, that your mind is your greatest tool and your greatest enemy. You choose what it becomes. If Kabir's story sparked even a small flame inside you, don't let it fade. Remember, your success doesn't begin when you get lucky. It begins when you take control of your mind. Start with one habit today, one small act of discipline, one promise to yourself, because your next chapter of greatness starts the moment you decide to focus. If this story inspired you, like the video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to DreamPulse so we can grow together on this journey of strength and wisdom. Your mind is powerful. Master it. and everything else will follow.